My people wonder they say shall never end. Right now, information reaching us is that Kabiyesi have warned Ebony allegedly to return back to her base and have peace of mind because her presence in the palace is never going to change anything. Why Ebony is crying? What they said, Ebony is losing it. And we all know that Kabiyesi is a caring husband and a caring king. Yes, one thing about Kabiyesi is that he doesn't want anything to happen to these women in his palace. No. And he cares for them. He cares for their health. He cares for everything. It's just that they don't care about him. They only care for themselves. Pretending that they love him, they love him. But when they behave, you'll be asking yourself, is this the same people who claims to love Kabiyesi, who will always come on their Facebook page to write a epistle of love, claiming how much they love the king? You know? So we all know that ever since Ebony returned back and was welcomed back into the palace with her son, she have refused to go back to her base. As a matter of fact, there was a time she was having so much problem in the palace. They said Kabiyesi told her to return back to her base. That would be the best thing for her. They said she refused, telling Kabiyesi that unless she travels with that Kabiyesi's private jet. And we all know that that private jet, they said Kabiyesi have made it clear to them that it is not for them. Yes, they said Kwenami is the only person that he have allowed to travel with that private jet. And Ebony was so jealous that she said, allegedly, that she's not going to return back to UK until she travels with that private jet. And ever since then, she have not traveled. And a lot of people are asking, is this not the same person you guys said is a banker and also have a restaurant where she sells African food? How then is she managing it? Because for someone to leave her business like that for close to 6 to 7 months, even if you have capable hands that are managing it, it is expected that at least once in a while you show up, because a business that is managed by another person and the owner of that business is not showing up, it simply means that wahala dey. Why some people will tell you that Ebony doesn't have any tangible thing that she's doing in UK, you know? But some people said maybe the reason she came back and decided to stay back is because she thinks that her absence or she not living close to her husband is the reason why it is looking like Kabiyesi loves Queen Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth more than her and all of that. But if that should be the case, my question is, why she was living with Kabiyesi in the palace, then Queen Naomi have not come into the picture? Why did Kabiyesi show her that love and marry her? Instead, she was there. Kabiyesi went and married Queen Naomi. Even when Queen Naomi left, she was still there when Kabiyesi went ahead to marry all of these women. So it's not all about being close to the king or not being close to the king. And they said the first time she told Kabiyesi, that is even before the arrival of her baby, that she wants to relocate and stay back in Nigeria so that she'll be close to her husband. The Kabiyesi told her not to make that mistake because she's going to regret it. Okay, look at this period that she have been closer to the king. She have been always in the palace and all of that. It has been from one story to the other. And now it has led to immunity removal. But while she was out there, even if she's doing anything, it wasn't that obvious. Or maybe she was using people to achieve some of those things. And her name wasn't, people were not talking so bad of her the way they are saying it right now. So sometimes when you know that as a woman you have bad character and you find yourself in a distance marriage or distant relationship, Sometimes it's better because when you are closer, they will find fault very well from you. So now that things are not going well for her, the say Kabiyesi have signed the document for the immunity removal from them, and they have been restless. The ruling house where she comes from are saying that this is a taboo, such a thing have never happened, and the person is from a royal home. That is a very big slap on their face. They have been begging Kabiyesi. They say she have been highly devastated. Kabiyesi have stopped moving out with her, and it is getting to her. They said when this issue between her and the Blow happened, Blow also reported it to the king. How Ebony was insulting her because she accepted to accompany Kabiyesi to Akure instead of Ebony. They said Kabiyesi summoned the two of them. And Ebony was acting as if these people are maltreating her. And they said Kabiyesi told her that, look, I told you earlier that the best thing you can do to yourself right now is to pack your things, return back to your base. Maybe you will find more peace there. Because whether you are in the palace or you are not in the palace, it's not going to change the decision I have made, which is to remove immunity from you and some of these other women, since you people have refused to learn your lesson. They said when Kabiyesi told her that, she started crying, telling Kabiyesi how she have loved him with everything in her, how she has been there for Kabiyesi, how Kabiyesi was shattered when Queen Naomi left him and heartbroken, and she was there to comfort Kabiyesi. Meanwhile, we are hearing that she is the one that pushed Queen Naomi out. She pushed Queen Naomi out so that Kabiyesi will be shattered, so that she will console Kabiyesi. And a day like this, at a time like this, she will remind Kabiyesi of the some people. Anyways, with all of that tears and everything, they say Kabiyesi told her that if you like, cry from today till tomorrow. I have told you what I think is best for you, which is return back to your base, pick the pieces of your life, and move on. In as much as I'm removing immunity, it is not the end for you. Maybe if you turn a new leaf, things will turn good for you again. It is left for you. They said while she was still there crying, Kabiyesi got up and left. And they said she turned to Blow and started telling Blow how she's not a good sister. How Blow is supposed to be speaking on her behalf. How Blow is supposed to be begging Kabiyesi on her behalf. But instead, Blow is making the situation worse for her by reporting her to Kabiyesi and to their elders. Remember, they said Blow have reported her to their ruling house before now. So, but with all of that, it's not going to change anything. If you ask me, I will say that what Kabiyesi told her is the best thing for her. Unless all this information we are gathering is not true. If it is true, she needs to return back to her base and find a way out of all of this. Anyway, guys, don't forget that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as facts unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. Bye.